Welcome to the card. I'll tell you everything that you need to know about Saints training camp day 15, joint practice between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. We're going to break this up into 4 categories here. I'll try to be quick with each one. We'll go passing offense, passing defense, rushing offense, rushing defense. So passing offense, of course, everything around the New Orleans Saints quarterback battle was set to take a step forward here today. I thought that both these quarterbacks kind of evenly matched. I give Spencer Rattler a slight edge. Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shough both having to operate with a lot of pressure, or under a lot of pressure. The tackles struggled quite a bit. Not a big surprise when you go up against Jared Verse and Byron Young as kind of your first competition in a joint practice. And so it kind of is what it is. But both those quarterbacks had to operate under pressure quite a bit. Spencer Rattler connected with Rashid Shaheed for a deep touchdown. And then Tyler Shough connected with Mason Tipton for what turned into a big-time catch-and-run touchdown. So the yards after catch game picking up a little bit for New Orleans. But I thought that both quarterbacks kind of did what they could do under the pressure, dealing with the pressure that they were under. I give Spencer Rattler kind of a slight edge on the day, but nothing really super big separating them for today. I mean, not a huge gap between the two. As for the passing defense, great pass rush day for Chase Young, who had at least 2 sacks, several pressures. He also had 3 pass breakups, including breaking up a couple of screens as well. Passing defense, Julian Blackmon was the highlight, had a big interception on Jimmy Garoppolo deep down the left side. He came up with his 3rd interception in 3 days. So, he's having a pretty strong camp here and now. I thought a couple of other defensive standouts were there, but come over to Locked On Saints and I'll tell you all about those. When it comes to the rushing offense, not a ton to highlight from the Saints. They had the Cam Akers got a touchdown. I think he got the edge enough to get a touchdown. Alvin Kamara had a ball punched out by Nate Landman, one of the linebackers there. So that ended up being a turnover for the team, or at least a fumble for the team. So that's just something to watch out for there, but nothing really standing out in terms of rushing offense. As for rushing defense, I thought that the first team was kind of up and down there. Devine Godshaw as well as Demario Davis were outstanding in run defense, but they had some moments where they gave up an edge and things like that to be expected. But the second team defense struggled big time. Jarquez Hunter, the former Auburn running back, was out there looking like an all-pro throughout the day. Pretty strong day for a lot of different pieces, particularly over on the defensive side, particularly in the secondary and on the pass rush. But overall, I think you're coming out of this joint practice still going, okay, let's get to the preseason game so you can get a real evaluation of where this team is. Joint practices are great, gives them an opportunity to go up against a unfamiliar opponent and everything like that, but I don't know that anything really moved the needle one way or another in terms of some of the larger conversations around the New Orleans Saints in this matchup. They are done with training camp out here in California, headed back to New Orleans. Can't wait to be home on Saturday. Of course, Sunday's game, and after that game, we'll walk to the car, and I'll tell you all about it. Until then, you can catch me over at Locked On Saints.